Yeah, so this is episode 42, which is a good number of the Spaceblock 40-stack challenge. I don't think much happened about in between episodes. I think I changed last time this got a bunch of modules to get more landfill, and so I did the same thing to this thing down here, except for this spot, which is in a different place, whatever, it's fine. Yeah, everything's pretty much fine. I was looking at the train to see what I was low on and what I needed more of, and I think reactors are nearly done. Yeah, they're nearly done, which is nice. Laser turrets was still a thing I needed, quite a few of. Lights all on, which is quite nice. This light, yeah. These guys that also need laser turrets. Space science is about 32 stacks. Sure, fine. Concrete is also just kind of interesting. I guess silos also depend on that. Yeah, what were the other? Oh yeah, these guys are actually doing really well. I don't really need to support them at all. That was a lot of requests that just went out, sure. And then these guys, which I think might need LDS, and I think I may have turned off the LDS and might need to turn that on again. So yeah, lots of little things to work through. Oh wait, these robots are done. Those robots are done, and we're down to waiting on getting half in that case. Yeah, I don't need any of these other bots, so that can go. And actually they got stuff in here, so all of those can go as well. And then everything is just, those guys are making bots, so that's cool. Accumulators? Why do I need accumulators? Didn't realize I was that short on accumulators. They're still just going, I guess. Things that also need batteries. Oh yeah, and then also realized that I wasn't automating assembler ones anywhere, which is curious. Silos? Where are silos? Silos are now about halfway done, which I think was a large chunk of steel that just got used up, and probably also why I'm low on concrete. Prod mod 3s are done. I think, yeah, 1s are done, 2s are done, and it's just on 3s. And also for efficiency modules as well as speed modules, 1s are done, 2s are done, and it's just waiting on 3s, but not as many of them. So I think there's a number of things to deal with. I think in the water fill situation, actually, how is the space concrete versus water fill thing? I've got still a lot of water fill here. Also, this supply is actually running down now, so I've got enough. So the whole thing about I'm building up water fill because I don't have enough landfill has been addressed, so that's nice. But the thing that actually struck me, which I'm kind of sad that I didn't notice earlier, so we're going to fix it now, is I'm going on about landfill, and I've got all this stone here. I've got all these stone furnaces, that could be making stone, that could be making landfill that aren't. And yeah, that's true. This recipe is 20 units of ore, which is not great. Whereas these other recipes, this recipe, not this recipe. Where's the landfill recipe? This recipe is, yeah, autosave doing its thing, is 6 units of ore per piece of landfill, not counting efficiency module or productivity module. So this one is better, but also this one's already set up. So this is like quite a lot of stone that everything is already set up and the fuel lines are there and it's all running, and I could just be turning this into landfill as well. And actually, I could even figure out if it goes here, I might even be able to get, without having to remove anything else, like if I can put all this landfill here, these guys will run continuously, and I'm not completely sure that they currently are. And then I can just run the surplus onto the other side of this belt. So that's cool. I think that's going to be what we do next. Other than that, these guys aren't running at all. Is this a fuel issue? Yeah. So remember when I was doing this mixed build, and I had this whole thing doing the solid fuel, and then built an entire separate petrochem to also add fuel and also gas, because I realized that mixed builds need a lot. Each of these mixed builds was 2 lanes, which aren't even still running. Never mind, not running at full capacity. Really aren't running at full capacity. But then decided that the landfill and waterfill mix builds will be 4 each, which we would attempt to run. Like the copper's running at full capacity. The iron only isn't because we've got prod mods in the cogs. This one we're going to make run at full capacity, so I guess that probably needs fuel support as well. That's the thing that makes sense. I mean, and I think I kind of saw that coming, because whereas, yeah, I didn't actually take these off. I want to take those off, and then, yeah, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're gonna need more here. We're gonna need more of this stuff in the network, because we've got to get, actually the easiest way to do this is by copying the configuration that is over here, because we're going to do the same kind of cheat. We're just going to request more into, okay, so I don't have radar coverage there, but I can request more here, right? Except that it's outside, and then there's 3 more builds that has to supply. Okay, so let's do those 2, except it also needs some more roboport range, which means it needs some more landfill, so I can put roboports there. But other than that, this looks like a decent plan, and then we'll just request more fuel. I wonder if I can squeeze, like, is this even a full belt coming off here? And for whatever reason there's space on the inside, so I could just go like, let's have another 6, he said, not really thinking about the math. Does it fit? It does indeed fit, so that's what we're going to do. So we can do that. Actually, if I do, yeah, let's do, where's a yellow underground? I should have a yellow underground somewhere. Right, I should have a yellow underground somewhere that I can queue. Here we go. If I do this, then I can put these guys in here as well. And I guess these ones aren't strictly necessary. Do I have the oil capacity for that? I have some oil capacity. So that's going to put a bit more on the inside of this belt, which is going to, you know, help all of this. This doesn't quite look like it's full. Now that we've put the landfill in there, right, guys? That's the thing you did? Yeah, you're just complaining about not being able to request things because you're not in range, and that will both fix that and the charging issues. That'll get all of this online. Okay, so now let's... Actually, centrifuges was one of the things I was low on as well, wasn't it? And this looks like it has kind of the same request problem. You're just not getting enough concrete. You are requesting... Oh, you're just actually requesting concrete. So I was going to give you a 3rd one. And do this guy like so. But it is down to just needing a lot more concrete, which is super interesting. I mean, I guess the silos also ate a lot of concrete. How many of the silos made now? So I've made 24 of these things now, and yeah, they're going through all the concrete. Do I have... I probably have spare concrete. Whereas the concrete build should be here. Yeah, especially because all these things are done. I can just go... Let's get rid of some of this stuff. And... yeah, let's get rid of... Press the right buttons. How do you want to speedrun things if you're not pressing the right buttons at the right times? Anyway, yeah, so now we'll get a lot more concrete out. These guys will do more concrete. It looks like the rest of these buffers will be okay to just have as much of those things as I need, so that's fine. And we're going to go and do the thing we talked about doing, which is running past the nuclear build, which is... maybe that's slow because everything is still like not quite at full use. Not even here. I don't want to be over here. I want to be in a different place. I want to be up there, because this whole belt, like this whole belt of yeah, no, I want both of those, didn't I? I want to do that, Then I want to do this, and I want to have one of these things. Making landfill. I don't even know that I need to speed module this thing, but I might anyway. There you go. This can come out. We can have one of these here, and then red belt. Red belt seems about right. It's definitely not going to be blue belt, is it? I mean, I have like less than half a blue belt, which means even yellow belt is actually going to be completely fine. This guy is still input bottlenecked, and everything is running, and it's not inserter bottleneck. Do I even need... I don't even think I need the speed module. I think this is just going to give me, you know, a little bit more landfill. Eventually all these guys will... Yeah, so this is going to slow down. This is even at the rate of just emptying out these things. The rate at which it produces landfill is going to be bound by furnaces, which is like pretty important, because then it means it's also related to the rate at which these things need fuel, which is also still kind of slow. You guys at least... Yeah, you guys are doing good work now, so that's coming back online, sure. How many logistic spots? So I'm consistently using about 600 logistic spots. Cool. Okay. Got to figure out something to do with this. I think we are just going to take this down to... yellow belt, though. Also, this one's not running because concrete, because this guy is also part of the concrete production over here. Okay, sure. I think what we're going to do is just going to go this way. Is that even a good place for it? Let's not put it over there. Let's put it over here. So this means it's potentially supporting up to 3 of these builds. It won't need that many. But what we can do is then wander over here and then just make sure. There we go. So probably none of it will get past, which I'm kind of also okay with, because I think all of this is still limited by landfill anyway. In the sense that this waterfill build is limited by landfill. If this all fills up, then the meager amount from this side will just continue through on the other side of this other belt, which is going all the way back up here into this little landfill buffer. So I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm now low on waterfill, so I do want all of this extra waterfill landfill that I can have. So let's go copy this much of this thing, which should get all of it. And then we can just wander down here and do the rest on all of these other places. Like here. Lines up with that rubber port. Okay, the copy and paste didn't actually get all of the things, so let's do that again. That's definitely all of it. Cool. Okay. So yeah, so we're going to extend... That's not where it went at all, and deleting it is actually the better way to do that. Yeah, we're going to extend all of the waterfill, landfill, and landfill again. Actually, that only definitely needs one, but whatever. We'll extend all the landfill again with worse landfill recipes, but also we've got everything we need to just get more out, so that's fine. Like, this probably isn't even going to cause us any power grid issues, because we're not doing a whole lot of new beacon stuff. Like, there isn't really new beacon stuff, there isn't new furnace stuff. All of these things... Interesting. Oh, and then there's also roboports here, kind of inconveniently placed. But that's fine, that will be fine. Yeah, this guy's going to add a small amount. Most of the extra work is all furnaces, which are all fuel powered anyway. We've just added this stuff down here as new power grid usage, but it's probably also still fine. I do want to upgrade that. And now this is full. these guys are being tapped. This is actually pretty fine. Can I? The reason I can do that, and it's actually not going to make any difference, is it? It'll make sure that this belt is slightly more full, which is still fine, but it's still one red belt in. It actually prioritizes to the far side instead of the near side now, but like whatever, it's fine. Let's continue doing the rest of this landfill business. Oh, I got these ones here as well. These guys kind of don't matter now because I've got this one doing it, and the other one is not doing as much work anyway. Getting stuck on the things. Yeah. So, oh, this one's also got. Wait. So did the first one just not have? Oh, the first couple didn't have these roboports here. Interesting. Do I even care about? I don't think I care about having these roboports here at this point. Like they've done. These were the extra roboports I threw down. These weren't in the original build at all. These were the extra roboports I threw down to help blueprint out all of the. Why has I got so much landfill here? Yeah, to help build all of the new waterfill builds. Oh, is this? Maybe. Okay, so this build has all of the landfill because various things died because things ran out of fuel, and then this build has a lot of landfill because it only just turned on again and previously had backed up on landfill. Okay, given that I'm kinda close and stuck on things, which is cool, and I'm pretty sure I also saw, yeah, I've got a bunch of fuel in here just in my inventory, which you guys can have just to help get you online a bit more. Some of that went on the ground, it's fine. And then I've also got some coal, which, you know, we'll do in a pinch. It's still a fuel source that you guys can have. Okay, and then I've got some of the stone, which, you know, stone, fine. Yeah, let's continue with this kind of business. Control V. Oh, this one, yeah, this one actually goes down the bottom and off the screen, but it's also okay because I can just pick up the landfill here and put it in myself. So yes, that's fine. So we've got some more landfill here. These guys are, yeah, fine, sure. All that's going to be kind of running. Maybe that's also why the waterfill ran down. It's not that I was making enough landfill, it's that I wasn't making enough waterfill. Because all the builds had died because they ran out of fuel. That's also quite possibly a thing it could have been. Is that all of them? That's all of them. Okay, so now we're going to make... Yeah, we're going to have 4 lanes of more than red belt smelting, all of which... So the copper is fully utilized and turned into red science and turned into landfill. The stone is fully utilized, prioritizing things getting made into concrete to be made into waterfill, but then also made any surplus made directly into landfill, which is the worst landfill recipe, but that's fine. Is my fuel problem dealt with now? Not really. You don't need to exist. Why is... Oh, it's just... Yeah, okay, yeah, it's just slow. The problem is this is kind of intended for a stable supply for these inserters to just grab whatever they need, and because this is yellow belt, and because these are fast inserters with both capacity bonuses, these guys are... Yeah, it's ending up all the way down the first one before it hits the second or third lines. Do I want to deal with that? I don't think I want to deal with that. I think we're going to presume that that's going to sort itself out now. Oh yeah, this one where I deleted the rubber ports. So we're going to do that. This is probably all fine now. We can walk back through it and check. Yeah, so that's fine. I think yeah, we're going to do the other one now as well, because I think there's one other place where I'm making a lot of stone that... There's some inventory that I don't want. It's fine. Yeah, one other place I'm making a lot of stone that I kind of don't need to is here. Like, there's all this stone as well, and I reckon this could also be landfill. Can I? This is not actually big enough to fit. Oh, it is. This is going to prioritize away though, isn't it? So if I put it back here, this guy's kind of in the way. Yeah, because I wanted to do something like this. Actually, no, I can still do... Like, how much of this am I actually using? Because the wall is done. Gates are done, wall is done, stone furnaces are done. It's just this concrete. Like, this lane here isn't actually doing anything. So I reckon I can quite possibly take all the rest of this. Don't have the right kind of inserter that I want. Still don't have the right kind of inserter that I want. Also have to figure out where to put the poles for this. I guess I can just go like... nope, it's gonna need the other kind. And we're down to... Yeah, okay, let's just put this on the hotbar so that I can always get to it. Yeah, we'll put it there. Yeah, so this is also going to be landfill. And I don't know if this guy... I mean, this is still looking like it's going to be... I don't know how much of a surplus I have there. This will probably be able to consume all of that red belt, and this can also just go in here and just do that. It'll be fine. Yeah, so now we're going to have a lot more landfill from this source as well. So this might get more fully utilized, which is, you know, I'm okay with that. Do I have... I do have a lot of acid. Batteries was the other thing I was... Yeah, and this can just do whatever, it's fine. Is that true? I mean, this is not much stone generation, so I don't actually think I care. I think yeah, these bullets were all super done, so I don't really care about them at all. It was the batteries that I care about quite a lot, that are pretty happily doing a thing, to be fair. Like, where, you know, that's a decent rate of batteries coming out. The thing I did wonder is, because these things need so many laser turrets, and I also need more laser turrets, I think I am actually going to figure out how I can have more laser turrets in here. This is... Yeah, I think I'm just going to end up requesting everything for those laser turrets, aren't I? If I put another one here... Okay, you know, because this one... Yeah, sure. We'll put it there. Because this means I can do one request for both of these things. Which should probably be stack inserted. I think we should stack insert those. Or does it really taking a while? Yeah, we'll stack insert both of these. We'll put a power pole here. This guy's already got all the inputs it needs. And then green chips, batteries, steel. Cool. Green chips. Let's also get a lot so that... I mean... I'm going to do this oversupplies thing so the bots are always bringing stuff so that the assemblers never stop. But also... I think this... Yeah, this assembly time takes so long that it's never going to be a problem with that anyway, but, you know, whatever. Low density structure. I did have a pile of low density structure, and then I used all of it. So, I guess I put low density structure back on the menu. In at least some of the cases. Because I need it. Don't know how much I need. Let's say I need that much. I think this is the last guy that does anything with a low density structure. So yeah, so other things I needed. More batteries, because these guys are going to be chewing up the batteries, and I think this space, where is it? The batteries built down here has probably done all that it will. Like, I think cramming more in there is going to be a pain, but it also struck me that over here I have a space where, yeah, getting some landfill here, getting some water fill is fine. I've got some acid, and I think all of these things are building up now. That's all building up. This is not even requesting. Oh no, okay, so it's requesting. It's still doing a thing. Did I get enough uranium ore? Did I also need to be putting that in a chest? 37 out of 40, so I do actually need a bit more of that. And I don't think I have anywhere that's going into storage. So let's go... Where will this work? Because I don't want to take too much. Okay, so we've got uranium in storage. Everything else is pretty fine. Do I want to make more? Yeah, let's make some more as well. Let's go like somewhat carelessly. Bleh. That's not gonna. Yeah, what is... Oh, this gas supports this plastic, which supports the red chips build, which is kind of important, so I guess we have to... actually, that's not true. We can just... We can do it like... actually, that's no good either. For reasons... so that one's fine. This one needs to go here. I need to power this. I need to seed these things. That's actually... Like, the stuff I just scooped off the belt was in fact the entire stack I needed. Yeah, this guy... This train, probably in the tiny amount of time that's gone past, is probably now good. Okay, so it's requesting small amounts, that's fine. Okay, because the thing I realized is here's a space where I've got iron, he said, looking at the copper, and I've got both of these things, and I've also got acid, and I'm whining about not having enough batteries, so I might just fix this problem here. In fact, I don't need this stuff anymore. This stuff is also can just go away. This roboport is probably also... Yeah, I'll put it back over here. It'll be fine. Yeah, so I've got a bit of space here. That's fine. These roboports are still fine. There's a bit of logistic gap in the middle, but no one cares. Oh yeah, that was the other thing that I'm sure there was another thing that I was missing, and it was these guys. So yeah, so they could just quickly get their work done. I think they could actually more quickly get their work done. And I've over-provisioned some of this, but I've also still been building more, so you know, fine. What do you need? You need mostly iron. You could be better bottlenecked there. Yeah, okay, so you're not doing a bunch of stuff now. I wanted more batteries. You're still not getting enough speed modules. Oh, also, yeah, you know what else is kind of important to this plan? Is that. And then let's also have... is this a... I need one that's a single stack. Two stacks will be enough, because I've also got to put the laser turrets on the train, so we can just expose those to the network. So that should be doing... So I now should have a lot more lasers contributing to this guy, which is a thing, because I need them. I'll also start putting some of them on the train, and then when this guy is done, all of these can just contribute to the train. Laser turret is probably going to take a while. Hopefully this guy's running again. It's got some LDS being delivered. I should probably just increase those requests. We might do that after the batteries. Oh, I also wanted to do that from the map, didn't I? Somewhere over here in this disaster of a mess is a pile of batteries that looks something like, you know, something like this. So here. Let's go here, because then I can bring this thing through as well. Not there. And this, actually, let's not even require that those be, okay, so it's in the wrong place then, sure. Which actually makes this line up with the pipes even better. Is that true? No, it was in the right place the first time. Cool. Yeah, so we do this kind of business, and we get all these speed modules in. We need to power this somewhere, so we can do that. We need to get the acid in. Sure. Like so, and then like, what am I'm stuck on the pipes again, yeah. Like that, and then this over here. So now we've got acid, and now we've got all those things. These guys need their speed modules. I think I have speed modules. You guys can have speed modules, and now we've got more batteries coming out, which is, you know, this is part of the plan. And we're standing next to the turbines, which are pretty loud. So yeah, different batteries, things getting made at different rates because of how nearby they are. I could beacon those even harder, but I don't think I will. I think I want to keep an eye on what this acid does, as whether or not these guys keep up with the rest of this acid. Although I don't actually need any of this stuff now. Like this stuff is done. I'm pretty sure all that is done. So that means that entire process can stop. 40 out of 40 stacks, 400 things. 40 out of 40 stacks, 2,000 things. Yeah, all of that is just done, which means that this acid line here that supports these guys doesn't need to. Then the acid also goes somewhere. Oh yeah, that connects to the other acid belt elsewhere. Yeah, sure, cool. So let's check whether or not things are keeping up. These guys are low on green circuits, which is fine because it's using all the copper, so that's as much as I'm going to get out of this, so I'm happy with that, which probably means these ones are the same. So yeah, getting a lot of blue chips out. Not everyone is working on the blue chips, but that's fine. These ones are, yeah, nearly maxing out the copper. How's the chaos buffer? Kind of not looked at the chaos buffer in a while, and it's lots of modules, lots of module 2s that I probably don't need. Did I unset? I don't reckon I need any of those at this point. I reckon all of this I can do with the stuff that's already been made, which is, this is going to give me a couple of sushi belt issues, because this will now only be exporting blue chips, red chips, maybe a bit of LDS, and the modules were actually a really good way that I was getting a lot of value onto not many spaces of belt, and doing, yeah, this is all this kind of congestion here is what I might solve differently and next. So let's go and do that. Do I have filter inserters? I do have filter inserters, yeah. So we're gonna do another dirty thing. We're gonna do some of it. Let's go like here, and let's go, and this is kind of defeating the point of belting all of this stuff back to the base. But if I do this, and I do this at various points, like I can do this here as well. Those are filter inserters. I really wanted for the stack inserters for those. They keep the configuration, don't they? Yeah, good. So I'm taking stuff off the belt, which means that more stuff can go on the belt, which means hopefully this doesn't back up. The bots are going to have a little further to fly, but I've got, 600 of those free at the moment. Why do I have so many construction bots being used? What am I building? Did I Alt-D a thing? Did I alt the thing that had a lot of ingredients in it? Why? I did. Oh, I picked up. I did the I alt did something. I did materials on ground. I'm kind of surprised that that's taking away everything that it needs to. I'm sure. I'm getting a lot of blue chips through, getting a lot of red chips through. Yeah, let's... Yeah, this is fine for various understandings of fine, isn't it? We do want some other places here where we can just continue to support taking this congested stuff off the belt. I don't think I need that many red chips at this point, do I? Yeah. So that's fine. It's fine. I don't think I need. Actually, what I should do is get rid of some of these beacons, and so I might do that also via upgrade deletion planner, and just go like, because all this vertical slab of beacon here, let's just take out these ones, because these are only supporting red chips, of which I have vastly more than I need right now. So let's do the deconstruction planner, the specific one, rather than a regular Alt D, which will mess up everything. And then this far, get rid of those beacons. These guys are going to produce at a vastly slower rate because they're already slowed down by the productivity modules. These ones will, I'll still get some out, but I still kind of want some anyway. Okay, sure. Let's pretend that that's fine. So let's go back to. I still got sulfur. This guy's short of gas. Am I fine with that guy being short of gas? I mean, I did kind of have. Yeah, this other tank is fine. I mean. Well, I know this thing's fine because I was just here looking at all these things, worrying about the number of red chips I was getting out. So that's fine. How is my solid fuel doing? Solid fuel is okay. I am slowly draining this crude oil, which means I'm going to fall back to the rate at which I'm producing it here, which is also probably fine. I mean, I'm quite likely also just filling up buffers at this point anyway. But it's got quite a lot to buffer. And yeah, now these guys are doing everything that they should, getting a bit more landfill out. It's not building up anywhere, which means that all of that rock is being kind of useful and being somewhat usefully turned into waterfill. Waterfill is building up. Waterfill and landfill are building up? That is not what I was expecting. Oh, yeah, because this space matter build, yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. That space matter build, which I don't need for the furnaces anymore, I still do need for the space concrete, so I guess we just change that around to... Yeah, this thing doesn't need to exist. And neither does that. But with all of that done, I do in fact need to connect this acid. It's actually kind of a big deal. Yeah, so many more space furnaces. Okay, sure. Yeah, space furnaces can just live like here, and then you can't actually have any more than that. You could do that. Stuff I don't really need. You'll be fine. Okay, so don't really mind interrupting the space concrete even, because I have those buffers of, all the main issue is producing enough waterfill, and I've still got a decent storage to make sure all those things don't just stop. How's this doing? This is, yeah, I still just need a lot more of that. Okay, so let's go and check on stacks of things and see whether or not... Oh, is this maybe that's input limited? Why are you... Oh, it's heavy oil output limited. Interesting. Where is... Oh, my heavy oil... Yeah, okay, yeah, because this heavy oil cracking is a mess. But I can still... Is this an upgrade plan of 2s to 3s? Yes, so I can upgrade all of these, and also that one. And I'm pretty sure I have speed 3 somewhere, and this will get all of these things, yeah, sure. Modules was the other category of things that I wanted to look at, wasn't it? Because I've got 25 out of 40, 33 out of 40. The thing is, the grade 1 and 2 modules are done. But I'm pretty sure I have, yeah, actually a number of things. I have tier 2 modules floating around in here that I kinda don't need because they could be on the train but they're not. And then all of these processes are upgrading from 1s to 3s, whereas I reckon I can actually just do something like this and then also request 2s, and yeah, so this request 2s, actually I could do that way as well. So neither of these two will keep up with the machine they're allocated to, but that's okay because I'm also requesting other efficiency module 2s from the chaos storage. And are you... yeah, so I want to have... that one doesn't really fit, that's a bit of a shame. This one, however, will fit. You guys can both get boosted. Go here. This one can go like so. And yeah, I reckon this will be a fairly useful application of all of the efficiency module 2s. Oh, and then this... yeah, this thing I did... I don't have speed module 1s, really? Do I not have speed module 1s in the supply? No, I have a bunch of speed module 2s. okay, in that case... but I'm also good for both speed module 1s and 2s on the train, right? Yeah, 40, 40, and then I need another 15 stacks of speed module 3s, which means I need about another, 65, 70-ish. I need a number of stacks of speed module 2s, which I don't think I have. I have some, but I don't think I have, 2 stacks, 5-ish stacks. I think I'm probably good for efficiency modules. In fact, I think all of those module assemblers probably should have been speed module assemblers. But we're going to do the same thing, kind of. Get rid of some of this. Just put it back in the storage, it'll be fine. I mean, I've got some of them, but... yeah, then also request 2s, request 52s, and then this can be the new make a lot of speed modules pattern. And so I'm gonna pull the 2s out of the chaos buffer, which is going to be important. Any 1s I'm also going to pull out, but actually this means that what I really need are speed module 1s from the mixed build. Thanks. I mean, I need to put those beacons back as well. That's a bit of a shame. How many of these do I need? I probably don't need that many. Let's do that. And then let's also do... let's do one of these for 2s. Are you... yeah, you're complaining about the modules you don't get because these are the exact modules I'm trying to build. Yeah, so let's take this and put it here. And then I think I might be putting some of the beacons back. And then that's probably all I really need to do. Yeah, let's put those beacons back. It's fine. Where's it going? There. And there. And also there, and then also there, and then also here. And then also here. Okay, so I built actually quite a few of these things. Sure, so the beacons are going to go back. I'm still pulling a lot of red and blue chips off the belt, which is fine. Let's check on centrifuges and the nuclear reactors and stuff like that, because I suspect they're done. Yeah, nuclear reactors done, which is great because that frees up a whole lot of concrete that I will otherwise not be consuming. So you get to just like not be there anymore, which is cool. Yeah, centrifuges are in kind of the same place, I think. Probably. Are centrifuges not in the same place? Are centrifuges over by the assemblers and stuff? Yeah. 22 stacks. Yeah, I just need more assembler. I need more of those guys. Let's go check what they are blocked on. Also, let's check silos and stuff like that. These guys, yeah, those guys are taking a while, but it's fine because they're requesting stuff. The are actually stone furnaces. Stone furnaces are like an extra cute little thing that I need just a couple of, aren't they? Where are the silos? Are the silos up here somewhere? Silos are 40 out of 40. Silos are also done. That's pretty exciting. That means that these boxes that are requesting concrete, and I've got another 12 silos. So maybe I should have limited the box that had silos in it, because I just made another 12 silos, which is 12,000 steel, 12,000 concrete that I needed for other things, because I actually needed all that concrete to be making things like. Oh, you are not even a fast guy yet. Let's make you a bit faster. Yeah, need to make all the centrifuges. Need to make all of. How is this acid holding up? Yeah, it's going down. I'm gonna run out of that. This is short of something. Did I? Oh, it ran out of all of its seed material? What is the deal with that? Because that needs to be running. Like, I put it back to be running after having broken it, so I would much rather prefer that. Oh yeah, this is. Yeah, when I fixed the acid, I in fact did not fix the acid. So that's what should be happening. Cool. I wonder if I have. I've probably put all of the ore I need on the train at this point, right? Like, that's probably a thing that's done. Indeed, yes. Which means that this doesn't need to exist, and I can have all of this. And you, who are currently short of exactly the stuff I can get over there without being stuck, can just have a lot more of it. And I also have, yeah, I did. There we go. So that's kind of that problem solved. These things I don't need in my inventory. Yeah, I think that's probably about all we're going to do. Yeah, so this is already filled up. Yeah, this guy's got some catching up to do, which is fine, because it runs at about, especially with the modules in, it runs faster than it actually needs to. So how far away are we on this stuff? And I only need another 7 stacks. Well, okay, 8 stacks, because that last stack may or may not be full. But concrete is going better, isn't it? Because I also boosted this concrete. Yeah, so concrete is building up and is probably fine. Sure, we're going to leave that like it is. What other things were we looking at? Yeah, combat robots are probably close to being done, because that all happened. I think it was like 17 stacks or something at the beginning of the episode when I deleted the rest of that build, and this has now actually got everything it needs to. Like, it's done. Like, we don't need any of that stuff anymore. So you guys, congratulations, you have earned rest. We have all of the combat robots we need, and it's just on the logistics spots to deliver them. These guys need LDS. Should I not have? I'm pretty sure I put LDS back. Isn't it running? It is running. Okay, so you guys are just blocked by the amount of LDS you need. Oh wait, I never actually put all of the LDS. The amount of LDS I thought I put back was in fact not the amount I put back. in all cases, only in some cases. Okay, sure. How many of those personal... Yeah, so these guys are the ones I'm worried about, and that's still kind of low, but hopefully should be better. Laser turrets are also kind of low, and we're kind of working on that, and it's fine. Accumulators... Well, one of the things I was slowly working through, but they're also kind of getting there. Boilers done. Yeah, stone furnaces I need to revisit. The Kovric stuff is pretty much done. Yeah, all of Kovric's is done. The fuels are done. Fuel cells are done. Radars, and new artillery wagons were done. Those were done a while ago. LDS is done. It was the personal Roboport 2s. I'm pretty sure those are the 2s. I'm pretty sure these are the ones. Don't they? I think they also need batteries, so that also might be the batteries problem. Personal batteries, also the batteries problem. These guys... Yeah, so I do in fact need more LDS. So I've got a solution to needing more LDS, and that is, you know, making more LDS from the mixed builds that are currently not making LDS. So that's going to give me... Oh, I did the exact same failure mode again. Cool. So that's going to give me another 4 mixed builds worth of LDS, which is still beaconed, still prod modded. That all should be pretty fine. This is going well enough. These guys aren't even being tapped. Interesting. So yeah, so I'm making more speed modules. I'm kind of hoping I've got enough efficiency modules in here to get the rest of that done. Okay, there's a lot of efficiency modules in there. Yeah, blue chips are still a thing I'm kind of short of, but that was kind of always the case anyway. And these guys are, you know, mostly running. Sometimes not running, or sometimes these guys have still got some leftover prod mod deliveries from before I changed the recipes around. Yeah, sure. I think... Actually, can I squeeze any more batteries out? Prod mod 3's already moduled that stuff. This guy's just getting done what it needs to. All the... Yeah, so this is now... This assembler is also now running at the rate of stone that's coming out of the furnaces. These guys are doing good. I've actually got 13... I've got 13k... Oh wow, so that the space concrete builder is going to have a great time. I've got 24,000 reinforced concrete, 13,000 landfill, 4,000 waterfill. That guy is going to be busy for a while. Was the other thing I was checking? Was the acid over here and how this guy's holding up, and it's kinda not. But I'm also done with this stuff though, right? Like at this point I only need this for fuel. I'm done with the Kovric stacks of this stuff, which means I think I just get rid of... Yeah, let's reclaim some road. I don't think I need any of those beacons. I think these guys can go slower. Yeah, there's gonna... They'll still be fine. Yeah, I don't think I need much of that at all. Is that true? Was I close to being done, but not actually done? Oh no, I'm very close to being done. So I'm not really concerned about that at all. Yeah, all of this is pretty much done, and the only thing I need to worry about is power grid fuel, which is more than amply supplied by the Kovrics. So I think that's pretty fine. I think actually we can do that, because I don't need either of these two buffers either. And this will give me all of the fuel I need. I will reduce the acid usage of these guys. These batteries probably still could go faster. Let's make these batteries go faster, having freed up some of the acid allocation, I guess. Especially as these are still the things that it looks like we're going to be waiting the most for. And they're still just kind of slow, and we'll just make them ingredient shortage. Oh, you never got one of those. Sure. Yeah. So I think that's... And 12, yeah. So all those batteries are getting used. Where is that other mall with the other stuff? I went to check that. Check on the personal roboports, because the personal roboports were also a thing that were taking a while, and they are over here. Also, it was also waiting on LDS. It was also blocked because I blocked the LDS. Okay, except that like those personal roboports I do not need. These, yeah, the rest of this train is already full with personal roboports. I'm pretty sure that was the case. Otherwise they would have been picked up, right? Where are they? Personal battery 1s and 2s, yeah. Where are my personal roboports? Here we go. Yeah, this is already full. This light is on. These guys have got 8 in here. This carriage is full. It's just about personal roboport 2s. So all of these things absolutely can end up in here, and in fact we can go like that or something. What do you need? You need LDS, which I'm now making. You also need blue chips. Let's do the same thing, where we also just request blue chips. Like another 200 of those, and then you can have a lot more of those things. And I do have blue chips in the network, and then also let's increase this to like 300 and this to like 80. And that'll be fine. These guys will get a lot more stuff done. Yeah, that's probably where we're going to leave it today. Let's check on these things as well. See how they're doing. They're getting stuff done. All these lasers are working to the extent that they can. They're limited by batteries. Other than this one, which is limited by steel. Even though I did this thing for you. Interesting. Can I get? And the answer is going to be yes, but is it going to be bad? Even more steel in here, and the answer is, definitely yes. Yeah. So this guy's going to be happy. All these guys are going to be happy. This guy's going to work a little bit more, but it's still limited on laser turrets. But we've now got a bit more of the laser turret stuff going, and yeah, hopefully we can see some LDS turning up on this belt. Like I want to see LDS. I didn't cut the output inserters or anything silly like that, did I? No, I'm making LDS. It's going on this belt. LDS is, yeah, here's some. So I'm making some of it. Some rate LDS is happening, which means that the personal equipment that needs LDS is doing that stuff. And yeah, you didn't need that. You could just go like, you don't need LDS either. You need steel. It's this guy that needs low density structure. Sure. Yeah. Cool. Fine. Progressing. Lots of things happened. We're now making landfill from worse recipes and ways that are building up, which is interesting. These guys could actually get moduled harder now. I do have all of the inputs. I've got the stone for the concrete. I've got all this. I could just be moduling these things harder. That's interesting. But I am still also using, like, all of the landfill is going. It doesn't. Is that true? This might have been left over from previously. Let's check one of these builds. Yeah, all of the landfill is just going. So that's nice. We've got landfill. We've got more water fill. We've got more batteries. Yeah, this is going down now. This one used to be quite full and is going back down again. So we've definitely blasted it. Power grid is still fine-ish for now. Sure. Coverix is doing a thing. I don't need any of this stuff because I've already got enough for everything else. Yeah. I've also got a bunch of these things to get reprocessed. Sure, whatever. Yeah, cool. This acid is sketchy. But probably mostly fine. Yeah. Did a lot of useful things. Sure. That's episode 42. If I've converted all that waterfill, how much actual space concrete do I have now? 34. Yeah, I mean, there might not even be that much that I do to poke around with them now. This might just be rolling it in from here. We'll see. We might come back for like a little historic base tour, because I think, yeah, this is still the initial power grid. We can probably trace quite a bit of the history just through what's still here. And then we'll probably be done. So that's pretty exciting. Yeah, Spaceblock.